this year. She's getting more than ever in 2024, including Oscar buzz for her brilliant performance. I said more in 2024. What do you want more of? Because you got a lot right now.
Wisdom.
You're full of
wisdom.
That's shocking to me because first of all, you're so regal, and by the way, wearing a Nigerian designer here.
Thank you.
But
thank you.
You always exude wisdom and just a royalness about you.
That's my mama. My mama, Miss Sammy Alexander, twice orphaned and widowed, raised 6 children, and she carries herself with such class. She's there she is. Oh, I love it. She was a school teacher, and she taught us, she said, girl, have some couth.
Have some couth.
And she meant it. And so I think she taught it also, I feel like, what's expected of me. I really want to say that people have been so kind. They've come. You may not get awards, but you get a lot of love. Yeah. And they've said how much it's meant to them. And so I'm trying to just reflect back to what I get.
Well, I know specifically something that surely meant a lot to your mother and your whole family. You were born in Arizona, and now there is a street that bears your name.
Yes.
In September, Erika Alexander Way. That's major, as our TAM fan member just said.
Thank
and
you.
I know the street specifically, where it is, means a lot to your family.
It does. Right here is not where we lived, but we lived in a very small apartment, 600 square feet. I'm the 4th child. I was born in Arizona off Highway 66. I was. And there's
I didn't know
play.
you could sing, too. That's amazing.
Maybe you still don't know I can sing. I don't know. But, you know, there I am in front of that first little apartment. That was it. It's still standing after 60 years. Yeah. And I have to say that my parents, my father was a preacher, Kojic. And yes, and he brought us to Philadelphia where I was discovered. And he had a bad heart and he didn't live past 52, but he did get to see me start to perform. And I'm really glad, because if I get more in 24, just because you get more doesn't mean you know what to do with it. So wisdom you're gonna need. I'll need wisdom. And I'm glad I got to come back here to Winslow, Arizona, because they need to know that where you are is where it's at. You don't need to be anywhere else to find some kind of success. Look at me.
I love it. So
I got wings.
You got wings. Over the break, you were in my timeline because you were talking about living single. I can't believe it's been 25 years since the show ended.
30 years. 30 years.
Wait a minute. It's been
years.
30 years?
30 years. This year.
This year?
Yes. In 1993, we debuted in August.
You debuted in August?
Yes. Yvette Lee Bowser wrote a beautiful script. She had already been honed at Different World and Mr. Cooper brought us characters and brought us life. She's a fantastic writer. She continues to this day.
Yes.
You've seen her work all over the place. If not for her, we wouldn't be together. Yeah. She was the first Black female showrunner to have a show on primetime.
And what's so brilliant about it, in the interview you did recently that went viral, you mentioned that the Golden Girls were the inspiration for living. I don't know why this looks so different. I look at this picture and I feel like it's so different.
Well, you know, no one's put that together, but the truth is there are categories, and you can see the sort of, you know, if you know that show, you know ours, but obviously ours are very different. But yeah, I think that
I get it. You have those types. You have the sexy one, the more maternal one, the serious one.
And I think I'm grandma. I think I'm Ma. But, you know, Maxine Shaw had that kind of energy. But I think it's important to say you build upon other people's success. And I really would include that inside of the success of this.
In our interview, you have mentioned writers, you've mentioned creatives, and that's always a sign of someone who's so gracious, that you're naming people who we might see their names in the credit, but you are making sure we know that it's not just one person.
Yes,
that this journey is one of many people.
Yes.
And that's the wisdom, which brings me to the Wu-Tang Clan American saga. Talk about many people.
Many people.
Linda Diggs, the matriarch
Look at that.
of the family. The show ended last year, 3rd season. I just want to play a quick clip. Quick clip. Let's play it.
I've had this song stuck in my head for weeks now. Holy Thursday, it go like... Boom, boom, boom.
No. Holy Thursday doesn't go like that. Holy Thursday goes do, do, do. Now listen to the do, gets bigger. Do, do, do.
What you know about David Axelrod?
Here we go. You thinking you the only person in this family knows anything about music. David Axelrod did some of my favorite Lou Rawls tracks. That version of You Make Me So Very Happy.
Okay.
You ever think that you get your producer gene from me?
Oh, boy. That show really hit a nerve and held such a special place for so many people.
Well, how many times have you seen that many black men in one space? It is called Wu-Tang, an American saga. Yeah. RZA and Alexei, who created the show, and Method Man, and all of them were involved, but RZA specifically and Alexei, they wanted to juxtapose that right next to the Waltons, or, you know, something like Little House on the Prairie, to say that this is an American story. So it's very important, that title, but also, I got a chance, this is Ashton Sanders, he's fantastic. There's so many amazing performers in there, and all of them, by right, should have their own show. So you should watch out for them. Shamik Moore's in it. He does the voice of Spider-Man. They're all brilliant, but RZA is the type of leader that can bring in a lot of powerful energy, that's independent and very fierce, but he knows how not to control. He knows how to lead, and that really is a blessing. It was great to watch it, and I'm glad, because I had to be 11, so I'm the mother of 4 on the show, but in real life she had 11. Wow. So they all had to okay me. And so I asked Linda Diggs, I said, you know, your children want to see you. So let me get out of the way and you show me what they want. Because I think that he really wanted to see his mother in something. So he incorporated her very densely into it.
Well, and you played her so beautifully, so beautifully. Well, congratulations on everything.
Thank you.
All hail the queen, Erika Alexander.